Welcome back to our broadcast from the 22nd running of the La Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're just getting started. So we're going to talk to a few of the paddlers. Jane is our old paddler. Jane don't look old, too. Jane look relatively young. That's because she started early. Jane, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, I'm good, thank you.
How many years have you been doing this race?
14.
When you start? When you're 2?
No, when I was 22.
Wow. Yeah, the girl old for Drew.
Jane, tell us a little bit about what keeps you coming back.
I just come back for the fun, for the spirit of the paddle, and for the lick.
What is the name of your team?
We're paddling for Venice Babes this year, and we have a Canadian, Rowan English, and Audrey Moody, an old Belizean paddler as well.
All right, and this lady next to you is?
I'm Jane's cousin, Kaylee, and I'm with the Wildlings, a Canadian team.
Fully female.
Fully female. Is this your first time, your second time, your what time?
It's my 5th time, but every other time she hasn't been my competition. So this year.
What should we expect from you two?
From Venice Babes, you should expect good team spirit. You should expect us to finish strong. And from Wildlings, you should expect good competition for the win, the female category.
Well, guys, all the best.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
It looks strong. I did tell you, you have to have strong something out here if you're going to make it in this race. I'm looking around to see who else I can speak to. But I'll tell you what, these guys over here, these are the ones that help to keep this race in order.
Let's talk a little bit, while we get them, Rhonda, let's talk a little bit about the beautiful history of the River Jerry. To our left is the Hawksworth Bridge. That's a bridge that was built in 1949. Set into this part of the country, the only or the longest suspension bridge in Belize. The river that we are paddling on today is the Macal River. This river was very historic, and this part of the river is where the boats used to cross people from one side of the river to the next. As well, it was considered what we call a bacadia. A little bit below where the wooden bridge is where logs were stored, and when the rainy season came in, the logs were then taken all the way by the floods to the barrel boom era. It was quite a booming industry at that time.
Yeah, Javier, and you know, the river runs 180 miles, 180 something miles roughly. I've been paddling the race. I never mapped the river, but the history behind this race, Javier, I would like to see the history bring back into the race. The paddlers, you know, I hope the paddlers are taking good care of the river, because back in the day when I was out there, we normally pick up all the garbage off the river when we were going down. So I just hope, you know, we take care of this. This is one of our natural, you know, place. Yeah.
That's right. And then as well, Drew, this river was actually the river that used to take the Maya. The early people of this part used to take them all the way to the Caribbean Sea for trading. And then after the Maya, it used for the beginning of San Ignacio and Santa Elena, this took people all the way to Belize City, taking them about 7 days one way, 7 days the other way. So now we are tracing history as the paddlers go towards Belize City, because imagine if somebody was ill between here and Belize City and they could not get to the doctor before a day or two, they used to die along the way.
Cook!
Yeah, that's right. The goose used to cook. All right, so we trace and we follow history every single day as we paddle down this river. Again, it's not just the race. It's about the environment, it's about the history, and then the race itself.
That's right. I'll tell you what, though, we definitely have to send it back to our studios because we do not want to miss the start. We're going to send it back and come back in a few minutes with other interviews before the start. Take it away.